All right, so, brother, we got a deep, dark, menacing video. We got the worst fates in Warhammer 40k explained, ranked in 12 minutes. I can already tell just from this screenshot right here, bro, these are just Batman Arkham Asylum just punishments right here, bro.
At number 8, being turned into Tyrannid biomass. When the Tyrannids arrive on a planet, it's not a battle, it's a total cleanup job. Hive ships hang in orbit while spores rain down and start pumping out wave after wave of creatures. Gaunts overrun the surface in endless swarms, killing anything that moves. Larger beasts smash defenses and tear through anything. Once the fighting's over, the real work begins. Capillary towers rise from the ground and start sucking everything up. Bodies, trees, bacteria, even the oceans. Everything organic gets dumped into massive digestion pools, broken down into nutrient paste, and fed back into the fleet. By the time they leave, there's nothing left but bare rock. Now picture yourself stuck in the middle of all that. You don't
Wait a minute. So you tell me that I could... So y'all know, like, outside, right? If there's, like, a broken road or there's, like, you know, potholes and stuff like that in the road, y'all. Y'all know, like, whenever, like, the city comes through and they put, like, the little black pavement, you know, over, like, these, like, roads or whatever. You tell me that, like, if I was in Warhammer, yo, I'll be in a road like these? You tell... Yo. You tell me... Yo, no. Nah, that's hell, bro. That's hell. You telling me that I will be in a road, bro, with my tongue smashed in, just like these? There's no way. No. Yo, I refuse. No. I refuse to believe. No, there's no way.
get captured, you don't get to surrender. If you're lucky, you get killed early. If you're not, you get dragged into the nearest pit and melted alive while you're still breathing. Some people get stung with paralytic toxins, fully awake but unable to move, while the acid eats through their skin. You don't die with dignity, you don't even die as a person. You're broken down, processed, and turned into raw material for the next round of monsters.
This is the worst one. This is the worst one, y'all. This is the worst one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, no, bro. No. Hey, this gonna sound crazy. Get rid of me, bro. Yo, take me out. Bro, take me out. Yo, imagine, like, being stung. Bro, you're paralyzed, bro. Like, you can't even move.
Sure, there are more agonizing ways to die in the galaxy, but few fates are as utterly final as being devoured by the Tyrannids. This grim outcome ranks at number 8, not because it's prolonged or cruel, but because it represents death without memory. Maybe a quick death, but it's the complete erasure of who you once were. Number 7, becoming a servitor. Servitors are the grim solution the Imperium turns to when it...
Boy, this worse than slavery. Y'all, bro, they do like a little mind wiping thing. I think I learned about this before. Yo, they wipe the memory, they wipe the mind out. But for some people that, you know, that end up becoming these servitors or whatever, y'all, for some people, I think they can still feel, or they can still remember, like, if something's off, or they can still feel that, like, that they're there. But most of these people, they get their mind wiped, so they're just like a robot, basically. They're like a soulless robot sometimes. But some people still have their soul or whatever, so... Man, it's crazy.
It's cheap labor, resorting to recycle people instead of machines. The process kicks off with a brain wipe. Criminals, rebels, failed psychers, anyone deemed unworthy of life gets strapped to a table and has their personality erased through lobotomy, drugs, or some arcane neural surgery. What remains is little more than a lifeless shell. Their bodies are outfitted with mechanical limbs, cybernetic ports, data jacks, or even construction tools bolted right into their spines. They don't sleep, they don't think, and dreaming is a distant memory. From that moment on, they simply follow orders until they break down. Now picture going through that while still having a nagging sense.
Ooh, bro, I've seen this dude before, y'all. I've seen him. Yo, I've seen this dude before. Bro, his arms, his feet, his everything is just robot. This is just him. His head, and then just a big, just slump of just slob. He's like a glob. He's like a stick of glue right now, bro. Yo, if you're eating during this video, stop eating, bro. I'm sorry. I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to make people, you know, vomit or whatever while watching the video. So But like, bro, this is ridiculous, bro. Look at this.
It's that something is terribly wrong. Some of the unfortunate ones manage to hold on to fleeting memories, just enough to realize they were once someone else. You're not dead, you're just not you anymore. You find yourself in a body you can't control, forced to carry out mindless tasks until your parts give out. You could be toiling away in a factory for years, using arms that have been transformed into saws to cut ore, or you might be mounted to a wall, endlessly scanning data without a moment's rest. There's no screaming, no escape, just the relentless whir of servos and the constant hum of imperial industry. And if you happen to break down, you don't get a retirement, you get recycled. Servitors are everywhere in the Imperium. Menial workers, gun platforms, data processors, and even walking batteries for arcane machines. They've lost their status as people, reduced to mere flesh and metal tools. Some are built to last for months, others for decades, but none ever escape.
Bro, imagine like they build you, bro, and you're doing LeBron James numbers. Like you're doing LeBron James career numbers. Like you've been working for 20 years. You've been going crazy for 20 years as a servitor. Bro, if I'm one of these servitors, bro, man, sign me up for like a 3-month pass, bro. Get me out of here, bro. Get me out of here, bro. So, yo, I'll be like one of those people, bro, that you can use and abuse for like 2 months and I'm out of here. There's no way I'm doing LeBron James career numbers, bro. There's no way. I promise you. If that's the case, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna have to Detroit Become Human this thing. I'm gonna have to break program or something. Because there's no way.
Makes this fate so bleak isn't just the suffering, it's the reality that your punishment becomes a permanent job. No one even remembers your name, and you're just another cog in the machine. Number 6, Nurgles Rot. Often referred to simply as the Rot, this is arguably the most notorious and horrifying disease ever created by the chaos god Nurgle. Among all the plagues, fevers, and poxes he's unleashed throughout the ages, this one stands as his ultimate curse. It spreads fast, kills slow, and leaves nothing behind but eternal rot inside out. Those unfortunate enough to fall victim don't just get sick, they undergo a grotesque transformation, decaying and ultimately losing their sanity. Their blood thickens and curdles, their skin swells and splits, and before long they sprout horns or develop singular bulbous eyes as warp energy distorts their very flesh. Now, picture enduring that nightmare. You start with chills, then painful boils, and soon your organs begin to liquefy, all while your mind remains alert. You can feel yourself disintegrating. You can even smell your own decay. You don't die. Instead, you rot alive, and the deeper the disease takes hold,
bro, imagine the smell. Ooh, oh my goodness gracious, bro. Bro, you might have to, if you have even a drop of Nurgles Rot on your body, bro, get rid of the body part. Or you know what, I'm gonna be honest with you, it might be too late, bro. It might be too late. One drop, it's over. Like, this is what we're talking, bro. Nurgles Rot. This is despicable, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, I hope people don't take this too harshly, bro. But like, if I so ever to even have like a drop of Nurgles like rot on my body, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I will climb like bro, seriously, I'll climb I'll climb Mount Everest or like Mount like Kilimanjaro or whatever, bro, and then I'll roll down the hill, bro. I'm sorry, bro, for real. Like it'll be nasty for me, but like at least I'll go out with the bang or something, bro. There's no way in hell that I'm walking around, that I'm even breathing with this thing, bro, and trying to live a normal life. There's no way, bro. For real, bro. I'm gonna be in agony all day. I'm gonna be screaming like I got some type of sexually transmitted disease, bro. For real. Like, I'm gonna be screaming, bro. Like, one drop. That's what one drop will do to y'all, bro. For real. It's nasty out here.
The more your thoughts begin to shift. What truly makes this disease horrifying is that it doesn't merely ravage the body, it dismantles the soul. You start to feel an unnatural sense of joy bubbling up, as if everything will somehow be alright, even as your body turns into a rotting heap. Eventually, you don't just come to terms with it, you embrace it. And if you manage to hold on until the very end, all that suffering pays off. You die only to awaken again, but not as the person you once were. You become a plague bearer, a demon of Nurgle, your agony now transformed into an eternal servant of decay. Nurgles Rot isn't a disease that can be cured, but a transformation. Every victim is a potential demon waiting to emerge. This fate sits at number 6 because it's not the most physically violent or the fastest to kill, but it is one of the most psychologically disturbing. There's no clarity, no defiance, just a twisted sense of comfort, and worst of all, you don't even realize what's truly happening. Number 5, being caught by Luciuss's Curse. Once a proud swordsman.
The freakster. Bro, I hope like I'm not lagging or whatever, y'all. And bro, I just hope that my mic is picking everything up. As a matter of fact, let me check real quick. All right, I think I'm good, y'all. Listen, let's get back to this dude right here, y'all. This dude right here is a straight up freakster. This man walks around with his tongue out of his mouth, just he ready to slurp any and everything up, bro. Bro, he's man, yo. I'm sorry, bro. I'd rather get shot up by 30 people than even get next to this dude, bro. For real, bro. I'd rather be hitting the Macarena, bro. Like, bro, like before I ever consider getting licked up by this dude, bro. This dude, bro. Oh my goodness gracious. I can't even put it to words. And now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. A lot of y'all are freaky deaky. A lot of y'all are freaks. See, y'all would love to be getting licked up by this dude right here. See, me, I could never. I'm sorry. I'm not even saying this, because like, I'm interested in women. But like, bro, like, I'm just keeping it real for what it is. Y'all like getting, see, y'all like that. See, y'all like that. I know everything. Come on, bro. I just know. You watch the screen. See, you will get licked up by this. Look at him. Yo, his tongue. Bro, his tongue is longer than, like, my head, bro. Like,
with an obsession for perfection, Lucius the Eternal stands out as one of the most terrifying champions ever created by the chaos god Slaaneshi. He was transformed into something far more sinister, a living curse. While he can still be defeated in battle, that is just the beginning of the nightmare. If his slayer feels even the tiniest hint of pride in their victory, even just a flicker of satisfaction, Lucius's soul begins to seep into them. Their body starts to change, their skin stretches, bones contort, and gradually, the killer's appearance morphs into that of Lucius himself. It doesn't matter what species you are. Once the transformation begins, there's no stopping it. Now picture yourself winning that battle. You've taken down one of the most feared warriors in the galaxy. You should be feeling triumphant, but that moment of pride seals your doom. You don't just get possessed. Instead, you're still there, trapped inside, fully aware as your body transforms into his. You watch in horror as your hands become his, your voice shifts to match his tone, and your memories get buried beneath his madness. The more you fight it, the quicker it happens, and once the transformation is complete, you will be forever stuck within his armor of shrieking souls. This fate is so horrifying because it's—
throw that nigga in jail! Throw him in jail! Oh my god, yo, look at him! Look! This is what I'm talking about, y'all. See, it like I said, y'all would love— throw him in jail right now, bro. This is, yo, look at this picture. No. So wait, how am I supposed to feel? If I just gave somebody the beats, the 5-knuckle shuffle, the 69 hit combo of Doomerson, if I just gave somebody, if I just fought for my life and I beat that person up and I'm like, man, you know what? I am that man. You know what, bro? I am Himothy. All of a sudden, I start breaking it down and I start transforming into this right here. Bro, no. That's not fair. How am I supposed to feel? Oh, bro. You really got me on that one. Bro, I'm over here breathing like Goku whenever he used Kaioken. Like, bro, what are we talking about? Like, how am I supposed to feel after I just defended my life? I'm not supposed to feel like a little confident or like a little proud. Like I'm not supposed to feel proud of myself. I gotta feel like you almost had me. You almost had me. He just tried to lick my life away. I get rid of him. I can't feel good about myself. I just protected my family. As soon as I even feel good about protecting my family, I'm turning into one of him. GG's.
It's not just about dying, it's about losing everything that makes you, you. He doesn't conquer you through rage or brute force. He ensnares you with your own pride.
That's unfair, bro. That's
Number
unfair.
4, becoming a sloth host. Seldom seen and even less understood.
Oh no, he's just ugly. I'm sorry, bro. I don't want to be that guy, y'all. I'm not Brad Pitt or Michael B. Jordan. This man right here, he's just ugly. He's hideous. Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me check real quick. All right, my mic is working. He is hideous. I don't want to be that guy, shout to you, bro, but He just looks like, bro, if you get right next to him, bro, it feels like one of these might jump onto you or something. Like
The sloth are a terrifying and ancient alien species that look like grotesque, bloated worms made of decaying flesh. But the real horror lies in their method of attack. Instead of assaulting entire armies or planets, they target individuals. Once they've chosen their victims, they inject a paralytic toxin, then it burrows through the flesh and consumes everything from the inside out. Lungs, liver, spinal cord, brain, everything is devoured. Then, with a complex network of synthetic muscle fibers and alien technology, they wear the empty body like a skin suit, and somehow they manage to keep the original mind alive, trapped within a shell that no longer belongs to them. Now imagine being that person.
Oh my God, look at his face. Hurting deeply inside. Bro, look at his face. Look at the transformation. See, and this is what I'm talking about, bro. If I was in Warhammer, bro, man, I'll be so undefeated. See, y'all was hating on me yesterday. I was like, oh, can't get it. If you're in Warhammer, bro, you're getting pieced up. You know, you're getting beat up. Yo, y'all don't have any faith in me? Really? Because I would have faith in y'all. If I was in Warhammer, bro, I'm not getting touched by none of these guys, bro. I wouldn't even be in the same city as these dudes, bro. For real. But look at him, though, y'all. Enough of me. Let's talk about him. I mean, well, first of all, he was already just cooked from the beginning. If this was his original look, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Shout out to you. All praises to you. I hope you're just living life great. But, man, this looks like he just did 25 to life. Bro, what happened to his hair? Bro, he hasn't seen the sunlight since water was a thing, bro. Like, look at his jaw. Like bro, man, it looked like he stole somebody's snacks in prison, bro. Like, look at his jaw. His jaw is just... It's not even dislocated. It's just hanging. Like, the jaw is just, it's just leaning. Like, it's not funny, right? Because, like, you know, I don't want nobody, you know, to be looking like this. But, man, whew. Yo, I don't know if we got to get this guy on, like, the Ballsy commercials. You know, if he needs to, like, you know, he needs to get this fixed immediately. Now, before... Let's not act like he had let's not act like he didn't have, you know, ant holes or ant mazes in his hair. But like, man, this right here is evident now, bro. He got the LeBron. Like,
you're still aware, trapped in your own body, watching it move and speak, but you have no control over it. The sloth uses your face to converse with your friends, stroll through your home, and manipulate those around you. You can't scream, you can't move, and all you can do is watch. Every twitch, every forced smile, every slow-mo of your life plays out with you as the helpless spectator. And the most chilling part is no one ever suspects a thing. Your loved ones might embrace you, trust you, confide in you.
Hey. They gonna hear me. They gonna hear me, bro. Yo. I don't care what it is. Yo. I don't care if my mouth covered up. Help! I'm trying to fool. They're like, bro, I would do anything I can to get out of there, bro. See, I'm gonna make it out. Everybody else, they not. I'm gonna make it out, though.
Completely unaware that they're talking to a shell full of vile Xenos worms. Number 3, getting exposed to the warp. It isn't just some alternate dimension. The warp is a vast psychic ocean filled with thoughts, emotions, and nightmares. It's the realm that psychers tap into, path that starships navigate, and the home of the chaos gods. But if you venture in without the right protection, no Geller field, no safety measures, you are completely exposed and doomed. The warp doesn't take your life in a simple way. Time becomes irrelevant and space loses all meaning. One moment you might be falling, and the next you're scattered across 5 different locations at once. Your body could dissolve, stretch across eons, or vanish entirely. More often than not, something lurking in the warp will notice your presence, and once it does, you are so dead. Now picture experiencing that while you're fully aware. You're caught in a tempest of screams, feeling every inch of your being twist and turn while your memories replay endlessly. You might find...
Now, I'm gonna keep it real for what it is, y'all. Like, obviously, like, what he's saying is true, but, you know, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, y'all, but Vulcan actually gave me some type of, like, you know, just amazing superpower. What he actually did for me was, because I don't know if y'all noticed, but I was actually in Warhammer for a little bit, y'all, and, bro, I don't know if y'all know, but I actually went to the warp. I know, right? Yo, I was going through the warp, whatever, Yo, Vulcan's like, hey, so, yo, a piece of my axe is in a warp. I want you to go find it. He gave me, like, the little, you know, Dragon Ball, little GPS that Boma built for him. He said, yo, a piece of my axe is in a warp. Go find it for me, King. I'm like, yes, your highness. Yes, my sweet, glorious Vulcan King, amazing goat. Yes, goat. And so he's like, all right, go turn around and go do it. I'm like, yes. And then boom, so I'm in the warp, right? Yo, I don't know what type of power he gave me, bro. But yo, not gonna lie to you, bro. I was walking in the warp like these. I was yo, one shoulder in front of the other like Goku from Dragon Ball. I was walking in the warp, bro. Nobody could touch me, bro. No, I promise you, I'm not even lying to you, bro. Yo, not gonna lie to you, bro. I put this on the Jordans that I own right now, bro. I'm walking in the warp, one shoulder in front of the other. I'm not getting touched by nothing. I heard a voice that was like, "Who are you?" I turned, I'm like, and I just kept walking. I kept going, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what what the professor is saying is completely right. When I walked through the warp, nobody touched me. So, to be honest with you, I don't really know like the power that Vulcan gave me, y'all. But like, I don't really think this warp stuff worked on me.
Yourself reliving your darkest moments, each iteration more agonizing than the last. Perhaps a demon discovers you and starts to tear at your soul as if it were sculpting clay. It could reshape you into a grotesque parody of life, merging your suffering into a twisted abomination that barely resembles a human anymore. And if you somehow manage to survive that ordeal, you'll emerge forever changed. You'll return warped, shattered, and barely able to function.
Damn, man. Damn, man. I feel so bad for like all the people, bro, who get like rearranged in the warp and stuff like that, bro. I feel so bad for them, bro. Like, dang. Like, I wish they had the same power that I did, like, dang, man. Dang, like, dang, bro. I words can't even describe the type of pain that they was feeling. Like, dang.
That is, if you return at all. The danger of warp exposure is so high because it's not just about dying, it's about being distorted. You don't get a neat conclusion. Instead, you're torn apart on every level, physically, mentally, and in terms of your very identity. There's no reason, no compassion, and no promise of an afterlife, only the ever-present threat of becoming something far worse. Number 2, becoming a daemonculaba. Of all the horrific acts carried out by the Chaos Space Marines, none are as chilling as the daemonculaba. When the Iron Warriors found themselves at a loss for creating new Chaos Space Marines, they devised a gruesome solution. They started capturing human women, subjecting their bodies to horrific surgeries and the twisted science of the warp. These unfortunate souls were turned into living incubators, organic birthing vats forcibly implanted with corrupted gene seed. Their bodies were split open to carry grotesque proto-marines, often deformed or driven mad. Most of these hosts perished as the offspring clawed their way out. If they survived, they were stitched back together and used again. Inside, you're not just a captive, you're a part of a nightmarish assembly line. You can't move, can't speak, and the agony is relentless. Every inch of your body is swollen, mutilated, and repurposed. And there's no glimmer of hope for rescue. You're kept alive on purpose, just healthy enough to bear the next horror. You might feel it growing within you, distorting your organs, pressing against your bones, and when the time comes, it doesn't emerge gently. It tears its way through you, and if by some miracle you survive that, they patch you up and start the cycle all over again. There's no escape, only endless suffering. This atrocity ranks among the worst because it's not just evil, it's methodical evil, organized and industrialized. The Iron Warriors transformed people into production lines and called it progress. And what makes it even more horrifying than death is that it's suffering by design.
Bro, that's like birth times 100, bro. That's like birth times 100. Bro, and he said that if you so happen to survive, that means most of these girls that are having birth with these with these YNs, with these menaces to society, that means that like most of these girls, bro, it's GG's for them. Bro, if you're Yo, the professor said, if you're a tough cookie, you're getting stitched up, and we're going through the same process. We're going through the same. Yo. If you can be tough all you want. Oh, we'll show you tough. Come stitch her up right now. We got another baby coming. And yo, these little babies, they need to be baptized at once. Yo, I can't believe I just saw a baby munching on some type of bacon strips. Are we serious?
Number 1. Getting captured by the Drakari. Deep within the webway lies a vast and ever-changing realm known as commorragh, ruled by the Drakari. These beings, also known as the Dark Eldar, don't just survive on cruelty, they absolutely depend on it. Their very immortality hinges on the ability to inflict suffering so profound that it nourishes their withered souls. They've turned this into a twisted art form. The Dark City captives aren't simply executed, they are preserved, physically, mentally, and spiritually, for as long as possible. The master manipulators of flesh called the homunculi can flay a victim, piece them back together from scraps, and repeat this horrific cycle endlessly. Now, picture waking up in such a nightmarish place. You find yourself chained, suspended, and fully aware. Time has lost all meaning. Days, months, maybe even years.
That's hell, bro. Bro, man, y'all better read that Bible. Y'all better read that Bible, bro. Y'all better get close to God, bro. Hey. Y'all better read that Bible, bro. Y'all better start getting close to God immediately, bro. Quit your wicked ways. Bro, I'm afraid to go to a place like this, y'all. This literally, bro, the description that he's like saying, bro, is hell. This is literally like the description of hell. Bro, turn away from sin, y'all. I'm keeping it real. I know I joke around and clown around and stuff like that. You know, that's my whole personality. Yo, I'm being serious, bro. Get close to God at once. Not only will it make you a better person, but you won't go here. Not only will you actually be happy in life, but you won't go here. Come on, bro. I'm keeping it real. Yo, I promise you, it's not boring. I know a lot of y'all don't even want to, get close to God because y'all think it's boring. Bro, I'd rather be boring than be here. I'd rather be boring than be here. Because the description he said literally sounded like hell. We got to lock in. We got to lock in, y'all, for real. This is preposterous, bro. Read that Bible, get close to God, have a relationship with God, bro. With Jesus, bro. Have a relationship with Jesus. Yeah, bro. Because this is nasty work. For real, bro. Man, that sounds like hell. Bro, that sounded like hell itself. That sounded like a perfect description of what hell is. Yo, we're not doing that, bro. For real. Yo, who's with me? Hey, it's not funny because I'm being real, but like, bro, who's with me, bro? Like, who want to lock in together? Because this is, no. Man, hey, listen. Bro, I could never, bro. Man.
Could have passed. Every scream you let out is meticulously noted. Every nerve in your body becomes part of a cruel experiment. You're dissected, reassembled, mutated, and brought back to life over and over again. Even death offers no escape. Your soul might be trapped in crystal or funneled into machines, allowing them to continue torturing what remains of you.
If that's not hell, I don't know what that is, bro. Did you just hear what this man just said?
This is arguably the worst fate in the galaxy because it's endless and deliberate. Other foes may kill for conquest or out of madness.
He said endless, y'all. Endless means it will never end. This is a continuation. Boy, hey, man, y'all, get close to God, bro.
But the Drakari have constructed an entire civilization around the concept of pain. Commorragh is a hellish place where your worth is measured in screams, and the longer you endure, the more they invest in keeping you alive.
Bro,
thanks for watching until the end.
Shout out to the professor, bro. Shout out to the professor for this video, man. Bro, this is, bro. Oh, my Lord, bro. Lock in with God, y'all. For real. For real, bro. Boy, hey. Comment down below. Which one was the worst for y'all? This one's definitely, bro. It's between. I think it's this one, y'all. And this one. Like the last two were the worst ones, bro. Comment down below what y'all think about it, man. I'm gonna see y'all later for the next one. I'm out. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, y'all. And yeah, man, on the road to 10,000 subscribers. And I'm gonna see y'all later for the next one. I'm out. Bye, y'all.